Thank you, Hades, for the follow, by the way. Right. Hopefully, this goes alright. It's time to jump in and try and take out the goons. I have no idea if this is going to work. But we are probably going to run on Lighthouse for a little bit, just so I can get some of the goons taken up. And then we'll move over on to some of the other maps. Maybe we'll do some streets and stuff like that. No problem, I just watched your newest vid on YouTube, and I'm still learning the game. It is a progressive thing. I think most people are still learning the game at some point. Even if you've been playing for years, there's regularly things that I realise probably too late, but there we go. Hopefully, I've got a series that I'm going to be doing soon where we start right from the very beginning. Again, I'm going to be doing like a hardcore thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Been kind of watching your stuff to learn stuff because I picked this game up like a month ago. Ah, okay. Are you hoping to like go over to PvP, or are you mainly wanting to just play on some PVE? Like single player wise, or okay. PvE is a good starting place anyway. Right, so we have spawned over where the goons can spawn. Not much of a person to do PvP. I suppose it depends on what you also have time for, I feel like, as well. Like, the early wipe is alright, but then if you don't have much time to play, you can end up getting caught in the kind of trap where lots of people are essentially gonna just blast straight past you because either they don't work or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't look like the goons have actually spawned here, which is always good. Yeah, full-time dad. Okay, the goons definitely did spawn. One of the best places is somewhere like here. Can hear bushes. They're on their way. Now it's just Bird Eye, which is probably the worst one. Well, this is going very, very well. Watching on YouTube. Enjoy your videos across the channel. Not a long ago. Mad respect for the work you're putting in. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching as well. It definitely takes quite a bit of time. Although recently I've been taking a little bit more of a break because the game's been a bit stale. I'm really waiting till the release of 1.0. But I clicked on your Twitch profile and you just went live. That works out to follow. I'll let you know I appreciate your content. Thank you very much. You're going to go lurk. Yeah, no worries. Come on then, Bird-Eye. Where are you? I have no idea if that was him. It could have been Partisan. But the goons did come over from that way. I think that was him. Scope and weapon. I have got the SV98 with a flare on at the moment. Our boss is 100% on one map. No, they are 100% on all maps. So, it is a nice one. Yeah. Thank you, the dog, for following. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're having a good day. We did manage to get... We might have got Bird-Eye. I will double check in a minute. Otherwise... This is rather dangerous. Ugh. I'm surprised we didn't actually... Thanks, Dabs, for subbing to the channel as well. Okay. Let's go check if it was indeed Bird-Eye, because otherwise he's going to be sneaking up from somewhere. So, do the hardcore wipes apply to PvE when they start that? No. I do not believe that they will. But BSG could randomly surprise us and change it all. So, don't quote me on that. I would just presume not. It was indeed Bird Eye that we got. He did not have the weapon I was hoping. It's not only Lighthouse that has 100%, by the way. That. I thought I downed that guy. He's deciding he's going to drop shot me. Where'd this guy go? Oh. What is with the army of scavs? I'm only playing PvP till wipe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping onto the hardcore wipe. Although we are going to be doing a hardcore PvE at some point. Probably soon. Used to play a lot of PvP. Back in 2010, 2021, got like 5k hours total. Damn. That is definitely more than me. PvP about to be in a bad spot till 1.0 anyway. I'm not going to play PvP if the transit bullshit happens. I think they went back on that. From what I've heard, that they're not actually going to do that. So it could be fine. Supposedly, anyway. Now, I don't know if that's actually true, but I heard a couple people mention that that is what they're going to be doing. I swear to God, these scavs won't leave me alone. Parmesan's going to appear out of nowhere in a sec. But yeah, hopefully they don't do the transit thing, because I just feel like it's just a wait, like, if they're not doing it properly, where, like, you can transit. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like you need, like, a... If you're going to do, like, what they want to do, which is, like, the whole, you can go anywhere, like, it's open world, like, you can, like, move to different locations, then they need, like, a central hub where you can move from. Like, maybe you start in the central hub and then you move to other maps, like, and no maps are accessible to beginning. Otherwise, like, it's just going to be a pain in the ass to, like, run an entire raid and then have to, move over. But it could be good. I don't know. I mean, we haven't played it, so it's hard to give, like, a decent opinion. Maybe they'll test it for a few weeks and open it up. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Maybe going back on it and changing it. They're wiping either this Thursday or next. So 100% spawn will be until then. Yeah, hopefully. I swear. Transit times take as long as loading in. Yeah, this is the thing, is like, not only are you going to have to load into one map, but then also load it in to another map, so it's like 10 minutes of waiting just to get to the map that you actually want to, plus then having to run through the map that you originally wanted to run through. So it's like, it's just gonna like, and for a lot of people as well, like they're not like full-time streamers, they're not people who, you know, record videos about the game like myself. So like, you know, they're the average dad gamer, like, you know what I mean? Tarkov's audience is like average dad gamer, like, and that's not in like a bad way. I mean, it's literally just what the audience is. So like, you know, they don't have 20 minutes just to load into a raid and then get to where they actually want to do, and then spend one raid actually, you know, rolling through and doing the game how it's supposed to be. You know, I want to do a task on Lighthouse, for example, but I can't spawn into Lighthouse. I have to do another map, which doesn't get me anywhere. And so it's just going to, like, double the time. And, like, this is one of my biggest things about video games, is that instead of making extra content, a lot of the time, developers just end up adding steps in to complete the content that's already in their game. Which is basically what's happening. It's like, they want to speed up, like slow down the progression of people to get to where they want to do, but rather than adding in content to extend that progression, they just reduce how fast you can get to wherever you want to go, which in my opinion isn't the play. Like, that, I don't know, that just is not something that I think is rewarding or like good for the player who's actually playing a game, and therefore in my eyes is just like not a good addition. So especially if you play PVE, like, you know, most of the people playing are even more dad gamer slash full-time workers who didn't have the time to play PvP competitively with gearing. Even though I think the hardcore will make it more equal, I think, for a longer period of time, because obviously, like, even if you sweat, like, it's going to be difficult to actually get the top tier weapons and equipment anyway. So like, you'll probably have a better time, like, evenly. It will take a lot longer for players like the sweats to actually get the top tier gear and stuff like that. So looking forward to 1.0, and we'll wipe for it, but I've had PvE since launch and the flea market is so broken. Yep. I don't... It might be a bit of a hot take, but I'm wondering if PvE is just better off without a flea market. I don't know. Like, maybe that's something people wouldn't want. I don't know, but I feel like it would be nice to like feel the achievement of getting stuff within like your raids, you know, because most people, if you want to get stuff, you just do one raid where you just purely go after money, and then you're set basically. But I also, yeah, like you say, Hades, is that it is also nice as well to be able to use the flea. So I don't really know what the solution is. Because if people can take an easy option, they'll take the easy option. Even if it means, like, they get less enjoyment out of it. But I don't know. I'm not trying to be a messiah telling you exactly what the game should be like either, because I'm just one player who probably plays way too much anyway, so my take shouldn't necessarily be reflective of the general people who play the game. PvE needs either a forcefully wipe every so often or no flee at all. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know, because a lot of people would be furious if they, like, wiped, like, a forced wipe, because, like, a lot of people don't want that. So, like, you know, like, a lot of people don't like that at all. So I feel like that would probably annoy more people than it would, like, you know, benefit, if that makes sense. Even though I think it would be nice. I don't know how you would do it without, like, removing everything from everyone's stash to kind of solve the issue. So, like, you know, it was made to be a non-wipeable thing. So I think they've already got a solution to it, I think, which is just open up PvE so that you can essentially, you know, have a prestige. I literally have no idea why they would not add prestige to PvE. Like, there's no reason. It would probably benefit the economy quite a lot, because players like me wouldn't have the money, because I'd have wiped my account about 6 times by now, probably, if PvE was there. Oh no, that's not a good start. Too terrible. Well, that's dog. Hope that a lot, at 1.0, a lot of people will wipe for the new content. I think people will. I would have wiped my account if I was, like, not doing videos, because it makes it a lot easier. Like, I need, like, a main account, if that makes sense, to, like, I want access to everything when things go live, like new stuff. Otherwise I would have wiped my account. But I do have a secondary account already, ready for a hardcore playthrough, which I'm going to do very shortly. And we'll actually be streaming, so, I mean, if you're watching the stream now, it shouldn't be long until we actually do a full hardcore type series. And it will also help new players out, I think, hopefully. Because obviously I'll be going through, like, every quest in the game, which, I mean, at the minute, I barely have. Well, I've got loads of quests, but they don't lead anywhere. Like, they're not actually giving me anything interesting, so I can't be asked to do them. A rooster. Any more keycards? That. We got loads of keycards, but unfortunately, like, the wrong ones, which was annoying. Wait, where'd the blue key? Ah, there it is. Cool. If you guys want, the Mark Drew loot is crazy right now. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted, like, the fastest way to make a ton of money, it would literally just be come here and then just take yourself out with a grenade. With, like, literally just run a pistol, run to this room, open it, get the key cards, and then just drop a grenade and take yourself out. If you don't care about KDs or, like, crap like that. That would be, like, the fastest way to make a ton of money. I got 5 keycards earlier when I was running Lighthouse. In that room. Literally in that room. 5 actual coloured keycards. Not terrible ones. So I made about 7 million roubles from just opening the room. And it costs like 300k to open. So even if you get no keycards and like a tiger, you make your money back every time. Which is kind of insane. Yeah, I ran abandoned factory marquee, then dorms. I filled up a case of keycards. Very nice. You just got green, yellow, purple, and black from dorms. Damn. This is what I mean. It's a really good time to actually play PvE right now because obviously the keycard spawns are crazy, but I'd hold on to them as well if you're wanting to actually make money. Don't sell them. There's literally no point in selling your keycards right now. Just keep on to them. And then obviously supply demand when this whole marked room kind of buff comes out, because it's going to with the hardcore wipe. So like that sort of stuff will get nerfed again, and then it will be back to normal marked rooms. The supply demand is going to be much different. Open up marked rooms for your Timmy friend. There you go. I would do the exact same. If it's pre-wipe events starting this week, they'll unlock all traders at some point. I don't know if that the pre-wipe events previously haven't counted on PvE, so that might not be the case. A Bitcoin and Red Rebel. Yeah, it's actually ludicrous how much you get. I mean, from one key that I've used for the bedroom, I think that might have been the final key, like key use, so 1 out of 10. I think I've made an actual killing so far, like actually crazy. I'll show you what we got in the loot. Thank you very much. I have no idea how to even pronounce your name, V. I will just call you V. But thank you very much for the follow. Production complete. Physical Bitcoin. And there we go. So Lighthouse is just crazy good right now. Genuinely, I think it's probably the best map at the moment. If you have access to Lightkeeper. If you don't have access to Lightkeeper, it's not so good because you can't get the spawns. But, like the bedroom, marked room. Yeah, so we got 1 use left. And I've just been dropping absolutely everything that I get into the local server loot. Thank you very much, Lavloon, for the follow as well. Oh, I am going to run out of space so quickly. I'm one-handed gaming right now. Thank you, Zach, for the subscription as well. Right. Trying to level up the weapon repair skill is actually just a pain. I won't lie. Cool. Right. Does the face mask not actually show? Because I swear, Knight has not had a face mask when I've been fighting him. Like, it doesn't show the face mask. How's boss hunting going? Yeah, we got all of the goons in the last raid so far. And now we can play a different map, but I don't know what you guys want me to jump into. But we can try. Oh yeah, this is the loot from one key of the bedroom marked room as well. So we had one use on my previous key, but these are all the key cards. It's literally like 3 or 4 per raid. It's actually insane. It might be like 14 key uses. I think I had a 5 out of 10, and we are now down to a 1 out of 10 after using key. So it's like 14 uses. But I didn't keep all of like the Red Rebels and stuff previously, so these are just from like the last 9. The Red Rebels and key cases and dog tags and injectors, etc. So it's pretty darn good. And considering the key costs literally the same price as basically like a red key card, roughly, is like, yeah, you only have to get one. Want to go with you on reserve? Yeah, can do. You have to add me in game though. Somebody just put up check 13 for 5 mil. Oh, they missed out a 0. I guarantee it. I guarantee they did that. Yeah, 1 billion rubles. Yeah, I think we're getting close to 2 bill total cost of all items in stash. But I don't think it counts thick cases because these are like 50 mil each. I'm pretty sure at the moment, like the cheapest one. So like I think it values it based on what you can sell it to traders, but we've got like 8 thick cases, 9, something like that. Oh no, it's going to be more. It's like 10 or 11. Username is nutshell.bu. I have noticed like all of the other stuff in the game has gone up in price. I think because everyone's making loads of money from the marked rooms. Like even things like vodkas are up at like 90k. Let's see if we can do another repire real quick. We can indeed, and I haven't got any microcontroller boards. We need 4 more of these. ETGs are over 200k. Are they? What the hell? And 5 clocks. I saw clocks went up. I think someone's trying to price fix them because they were at like 400k earlier, which I was like, that's interesting considering they were literally like, as you saw, like 90k. But that's what happens when the PvE economy has way too many big boys with way too much money. There we go. Which one are you, Candy? I'm assuming it's the first one. Or maybe not. A few nights ago, whiskey was like 350k. Yeah, this is what I mean when the economy can be manipulated. Like, I mean, I got 1.3 billion rubles, so if I wanted to manipulate the price on something, I could for ages. Candy Floyd, girthy gentle. Okay, cool. Oh, what enhancement did we get? Reduces malfunction chance. All bosses are 100%, yeah. Let's see if we can get Glukar. Provided he doesn't spawn in the little underground bunker, I can't be asked. That is just pain. Best way to get him is literally go up on top of the, what's it called? And then pick off his guards and then go in. Because the guards are probably harder than Glukar, I won't lie. But you should really run like level 6 and head protection. But we are running the face mask for night, but apparently it doesn't show, so must be a glitch or something. Money cases were 3.5 mil. There is no what? That is actually crazy. What the? That is actually wild. Because oh, maybe it's because all of the prices of the stuff. Because I'm pretty sure you need like golden skulls, and they were at like 200k each. So that might be why for the like the barter to get money cases. So it could be to do with that. Because of the bag thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. For those of you that don't already know, if you've got more than like 7 bags inside of each other, you need to take out the bags. Like past 7, because you can only stack up to like 7 bags in one go, like 7 containers within each other. So if you have any more than that, then remove the items. Otherwise, when they do the update for patch 0.16.8, which I don't know when that's actually going to be, but they'll remove all of the bags, like all of the items that are in those bags as well. So if you've got anything past like 7 containers within each other, yeah, watch out. So can I have items case then 5 bags? Yeah, it's if you like stack. Say you've got an items case that has a bag with 6 things, like 5 things within the bag itself. Essentially, like the total would be like 7 things like stacked inside of each other. But if you have like an items case that has separate bags that are like, you know, not within each other, then that's absolutely fine. But like you can't. Oh. Well, apparently we've got... I need to make sure I'm not killing you here. They are pushing, though. I have no idea.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you if you're watching this stream.
I've never been pushed like that in the beginning, right here.
No, neither have I. I think I may have got one of the guards.
Probably rotate back to where we spawned, maybe.
They're up in the second or third floor of the building. I don't know if of the one closest to us.
This is a guard right here.
Okay. One's pushing. Another one's pushing. Over by me. I have no idea where this guy is. I'm assuming it's the boss. I think he's in a window though.
We're in that turret above the kitchen.
Oh, I see one bottom floor.
Wanna push that?
Yeah. Hi there, Tattered. Nice to see you. I'm doing well.
Windows.
Oh. I'm being a bot. I can lob it. Oh, I can lob a nade. I think he's outside.
Might be up front now, or one of these rooms on the right.
Oh. He's over this side. I heard footsteps like crouching around.
Under.
Yeah, directly outside, I think. Yeah.
Watch out.
Don't think I got glue car.
They're flanking our right.
I got glue car, but his guards are still alive. Another guard down. Is this you outside? Yeah. Cool.
Did we find Gluhar?
Yeah, he's here. You can take whatever's in him. I don't think he had anything. I mean, Ash 12 if you wanted that. But nothing else. Hey there, Key. How's it going? Right. I cannot wait to wipe with 1.0. It's going to be so good. Hey there, animal. All good? Loving the content. Thanks, Key. Don't know whether... Ah, there it is. Do you want a gazelle? There's one here if you want one. Cool. If I had the key, I would open up the marked room. But I didn't actually have all of my marked room keys in it. You can go down to D2 if you haven't got a red rebel.
I was trying to signal you to him with my light.
Ah, okay. That's all good. Don't have time to wipe again. Yeah, no, I get that. I just want the new content. And because I've already done basically everything. Ugh, packing mags is my favourite pastime.
Hold it. Stop. Me.
Do you want to go down to D2 and see if we can get some raiders? We can go down into D2 now. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot. Oh, the ultimate rat spot. I wish it'd make PMCs actually come down here. Right. Well, that's glue car down. Could go woods. I've no idea if the goons are 100%.
Later, man. Good playing with you. Big fan.
No worries, you too. Right. Let's see if we can make a ton of money just by finding a marked room key. Notice how Gluhar had the K missing. Yeah, I know. I don't know why some things say that have his actual name, some don't. Cool. We can go to woods, see what we can actually get in here. Items case, which has partisan bag inside partisan bag inside partisan bag inside partisan bag with the docks case with money. That makes sense for the bag limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just have a thick case full of money cases. And that is what I use. And I got 1.3 bill. And we still got like a ton of space for money as well. Because right as they made the ruble limit for stacks of rubles to 1 million, I just bought a new thick case with a load of money cases within it. So nothing should get deleted. No, I don't think so. As long as you don't have to click more than 7 times. How do you get a thick case? You got to unlock the barter for thick cases. And there's 3 different barters. There's one with Peacekeeper, I think. One from Mechanic, I want to say, and then one from, I don't know if it's Therapist or Jaeger that has another one. Can't quite remember. What about thick items case with cases in them? So you can have a thick items case with cases inside of it. It's more about like if you have a thick items case that has a backpack that has a case inside of that has another case inside of the other case inside of another case inside of another case inside of another case. Ah, therapist has 2. Yeah, okay. Mechanic has the thick weapons case, I think. I'm level 3, so this must be max traders then. It might just be that you haven't actually. No, I think you get it from the quest. Like the quest unlocks the ability to barter. HPBT, not my favorite. There's also quests which you do where you get one as a reward. Indeed. I don't know which one that is. It's been a while since I think I did that. Private clinic. Yeah, it would be cool if it, like you say, they have a hideout zone which is just called the vault, and all your roubles go into it. Like it's bigger than a thick case, but you can put money cases inside of it, etc. So an items case full of ammo boxes is okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's the bag stacking thing where you can put like 20 bags inside of each other. They should really just allow you to fold bags into like a 2 slot, and that would solve everything. Because like an empty, but as long as it's empty, because then you could just have like a flattened backpack. You get what I mean? And then it's just takes up like a maybe like a 2x2 or something, depending on the size of it. But if you got any doubts, just take any of your high value items outside of really big stacked items, like bags or whatever, and just put it into like an items case or something. That's what I would do. We're going to see if we can get a marked room key from the bunker. Is that a PMC? Looks like it.
I see the enemy. Yeah. No.
Ugh. The bunker hopefully has a marked room key in it. I wonder if they did nerf the spawn rate of the keys in here. The scav. Oh. A dorms key. Not quite what we were after. It can be like a massive pain in the backside to actually get there. Gotta love these new ads. Oh god. All I'm saying is that the ads are catered to the demographic, so, you know, make of that what you will. YouTube got something against you. It reckons you might need them. No, that one wasn't a marked. It was Dorms 114. I'm only joking, by the way, Val. But they do actually cater it towards people they think will buy their things, though. So, you know. Well, that was trash. How do I die to someone? I literally threw a nade on the floor. What? Hmm. Guess we could do customs. No, died to yourself. Yep. Last person to deal damage to you gets credit for the death. Yeah. Hopefully we get a good spawn for customs. We'll go after the main man himself. Rashala. Wonder if the goons are still spawning on customs or not. Maybe. I don't know if they'll be 100% though. That's the other thing. It might not be. Okay. We've not spawned in the nicest of places. And shoreline. Ah, I fucked it. Gotta go check if the goons are spawning 100% on all of their maps. I will do. We're gonna go to the dorm first. And then I'll go RUAF. I've no idea if it's a 100% partisan spawn as well. Could just be like actual specific map bosses. Am I being a bot? Oh, I am. Thank you, Not So Mercy, for subbing to the channel. Oh, thank you, Horn, for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a good day. Well, this is just not fun. That would make me think that there is the goons. Unless that's inside, it could be inside dorms actually. Right then. Rashal is here. But he is downstairs, I believe. Wow. Such good loot. Oh my god. We still didn't make our money back from the key. And this is why you don't really eat, like, you literally don't open dorms Mark Dream key. There's literally no reason. The other Mark Dreams are significantly cheaper and they'll make you more money. Like, the amount of cards that spawn in Abandoned Factory and stuff like that are basically the exact same, but they're like half the price of the key. So, yeah. Whilst we might not have made money this run, we would have made like double our money effectively because we didn't have to pay twice as much for the key. So yeah, yes, you can get like 3-4 Mark Dream keys in here, but the likelihood is you're not going to. Let's make sure we haven't missed any key cards. I'm sure I will get berated otherwise. I think we're good. Cool. Been having really good luck with streets and reserve keys. Yeah, the reserve keys are good. Because you can transfer it into dorms marked as well at the end. Right. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to be on the stairs. There's someone outside though. It could be partisan. We'll have a look in a minute. And there we go. You are correct. You can put keycard cases inside of the docs case. I was a bot. Right. Are marked rooms still juiced? Yes, they absolutely are. I think they will be until BSG change. Until the wipe happens for PvP. So if you want to get a load of keycards to use if you're playing like hardcore style game, I would recommend farming right now. Still feel like Thursday is wipe day. They usually do quite a lot of events, so as soon as like the major events start happening, things like traders and that sort of stuff happen. That's when you'll see the wipe get very close. Usually they do like free like fire sale or something like that. But that's only for PvP though. Like they don't do any of that for PvE usually. Oh, also for those of you wondering, like maybe you forgot money for a money for the car extract, you can come in here and there's a cash register. It's absolutely free, and that will get you enough money to do the car extract if you forgot to bring money and the car's there. So just a little tip for those of you wondering. I found that out the hard way. The car isn't there today though. There's an armor repair kit spawn in here as well. All more cash registers at Newgrass. Yeah, but it's a little bit more out of the way, I think, is the main thing. But if you're going through there and you realise beforehand, then absolutely. Don't think the goons are about, because I would have heard them. If you jump and throw a grenade, it will throw it further. So like as you're throwing it, jumping, because it will take momentum with it. Also, I'm pretty sure you can level up your throwables, which means you can throw things further as well. So I think there's a skill. If I go into skills, I'm pretty sure throwables is an actual skill. And the higher you level that up by like killing things with throwables. I don't even know if you have to actually kill things. I'm pretty sure it's just throwing things. Yeah, throwables. Increases throw strength, so that's basically it. But mine's only level 5, so it's basically not actually got up. Trying to get that Grenadier quest done, and when he's throwing grenades 3 feet away, it's tough. Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, we can check reap. Oh, we can do this one again. Right, cool. We need 2 more, and then we will finally have done this one. And then I've got a load of Zucks, I'm pretty sure. So we got 4, but I'm pretty sure we need like a load more, but they've gone up in price. But it's still fine. It might be because I mentioned about them. That could also be it. I think we've got quite a few key cards. I don't know whether to continue doing the marked rooms or not. I haven't opened up the reserved marked rooms. But they're kind of washed. I won't lie. Compared to the other ones. I see where you want to wipe. Yeah. It's kind of because, like, although I've got an absolute butt ton of tasks, like, not a lot of it. The only one I actually want to do is this one. Which is on Lighthouse. For Lightkeeper. So I just need to finish that one off. It gives me the CQCM. But it's just essentially going and getting the thing in the rogue base. Which I haven't been bothered to do. Yeah. But once I do that, then it's like 2 more quests and I think we're done on Lightkeeper. Obviously you got Kappa. Did that like a year ago now. But all of the rest of them just give you like basically not a lot. Like there are some ones that I want to do. Where is it called? It's not that one. It is a I think it's a skier task. Silent Caliber, and then you do another one, and then you can unlock the new like TRG rifle, which I want to do. This one is like piss easy though. Just go into a factory with a suppressed 12 gauge. And it should be quite easy to do. MP153 with the 8 shell mag, and then just mag dump people. Escort I could do, but it's just long to do. I think that's the main reason why I haven't done it. It basically means for like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So it means 8 raids I can't do any videos except from escort or things for videos. But we could do it on stream, I suppose. I could do a lot of these quests on stream, but I'm gonna be starting a hardcore account soon, so which will all be on stream, so I'll be going through all of the quests for that. Hardcore isn't for PvE, right? No, it's like a self done thing. Like I just won't use the flea market or anything like that. So it will be like I've got like another account that I bought PvE on and the game, which was fun. A nice like 80 quid or like $100 or whatever it was to buy. So I'll play on that account. And then this is like the main account, basically. What do we do now? Yeah, so it's like my own rule set sort of thing, because they won't make like a specific PvE or just in general hardcore rule set thing, like permanent edition, so that people can choose an account that can't use the flea or whatever. But I'm thinking we'll add in a couple of extra rules as well to go alongside, make things a little bit more challenging. I'm thinking. But it should make for some interesting videos, hopefully, is the idea of like as well as also like teach people how to do some of the tasks or like how to do stuff. Yeah, I don't think we'll be using insurance either for the whole thing, which is like fine. And then kind of just going through and playing a normal like Tarkov as it's normally, but just with our own rule set. What else can we do? Let's jump into the gym, because I haven't done that today. What are my priorities? I went to the actual gym before doing it on Tarkov. This is a travesty. We're washed, and of course we hit the smallest circle. Do we not have any slim diaries? Damn it. 14 hours. Imagine if they let you place a buy orders in the flea market. Ah, okay. Something like Path of Exile. You won't be able to customize my character. Oh, you want to be able to customize your character. Yeah, yeah. Path of Exile, never played it. That's a great game. It is honestly good. I have spent way too long playing it. Like I've played nearly as much Path of Exile as I have Tarkov, which is saying something. I think it's coming up to like 2k hours or something now, which is horrendous. And it's all been within like a year as well, by the way, which is once again disgusting. Righty then. I'm struggling with things to do, you know. I don't know what to play. I hate all the clicking for buying stuff on the flea. You get the match these items because we think you're a bot that pops up. Yeah, that is like a pain. And then you get a load of scammers as well that like list things up in like packs of like 1 million, and then you end up spending like 3 million on things for like 100 of them, which is like a massive pain. They did crack down on it a little bit. Thing is like even labs isn't really worth playing right now because I feel like you just don't make as much money anyway. So like end game of this game is just like loot simulator, I swear. Because like once you've done most of the tasks, there's not really anything you can do. So it's kind of like, well, I might as well run something that's going to make me more money, but also have some action, which is why labs normally is really good. But I feel like right now it's kind of like, what do I play? I think that's the issue. That's where I think restarting again from scratch is going to be fun, especially hardcore wise, because I can't just buy everything. Like, I think that's the way to go on PVE. I think like, although the flea market's nice, it's like also more rewarding and like prolongs things naturally. Like it feels natural when you go through and play hardcore. Yeah, money becomes useless. It's like you can buy literally everything in the game from like within the first like probably 30 hours that you play, 40 hours, you are pretty much can buy anything in the game like multiple times over. Or like if you wanted to, you could spend like 3 hours doing something and be able to do that. So yeah, it's that's why I think it'd be nice having that hardcore experience where like you want something, you've got to actually go find it, or like specifically like target farm it. Like, oh, I really want this one thing. Like, I want this weapon, so I need to open marked rooms. You could afford to run T70s every raid at this state. Yeah, I mean literally. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah, T17s without insurance. Where they're not. Is it Skier that has them? Yeah, you have to do an action. That's the thing. I like that. I like being like, in order to get this one thing, I need to go and do something. Like I actually have to, farm, because it kind of sucks the fun out when you could just be like, well, I could just buy it right now. If that makes sense. Like it's good and bad. I think it's a different kind of play style. I think because PVE as well is like, there's not really any risk. Like you're not, like nothing is actually risky in the game, because you have the only risky thing is playing labs, but like even then it's not that risky, like because you know that you're gonna go in. So like your gear is safe all of the time, provided that you choose that your gear is safe all of the time. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's literally like to complete this black key card, like, oh, okay, I can get the black key card trade, but it's like on the hardcore you'd be like, oh crap, I need to actually go get some tank batteries, or I need to somehow get a black key card. Like I could either go get a marked room key and hope that I get a black key card in the room, or I could specifically save up some tank batteries and cyclones in order to go do that. So like, whereas now I'm like, I need a black key card. Hang on a minute. There we go. Sorted. And then it's like, but why did you buy the black key card? Because you've got 1.3 million. I don't need stims. I could just go buy those. So like, I think that's the problem with like the end game of Tarkov, like PVE. Like that, those are the problems that I think people will run into. It is that there becomes like no point unless you self-derive a point. So like that's why I actually think people should play hardcore like themselves, or like strive to do it. Uh wait, is the hardcore coming to PvE too? No, we're just talking about because I've got another account which I'm gonna run a hardcore account, so I'm not allowed to use the flea market with a couple of other things. But we're mainly talking about like, is it worth actually doing, like, using the flea market basically in PvE. So no, the hardcore is, at least from what I can tell or what's been given out, it shouldn't affect PvE. Like you should still be able to use the flea. Maybe they change it. I have no idea. Um, but from what I can tell, it's only PvP related. So yeah. But I think it would be nice to kind of have a hardcore thing, which is what I'm going to do, I think, on the main account when 1.0 gets released. Because I think that should be more fun, in my opinion, than running like as we currently are, whereby, like, I could make probably 500 million rubles at the very beginning within like the first 2 weeks of the game, go into 1.0, and then it's like, okay, so money's no issue, buying things isn't an issue, it's just doing tasks. And then once you do the task, what do you do then? It's make more money to, like, make more money. I don't know. They have switched it to 100% on all bosses. Yes. So they did that today. I think about midday, roughly. I think something like that. So yeah, it's 100% bosses on all of the different ones. I think everyone's kind of waiting for the release of 1.0 to jump back in to Tarkov at this point. I think BSG know that. That's why they're testing hardcore on PvP as well. That's what I would say, is that they're like, well, we might as well test it now before 1.0. Because they don't want to like accidentally mess up the actual full release when everything wipes back to 0. It's making it difficult to complete Punisher with Knight there. They don't spawn many AI players. Yeah, I did find when bosses are 100%, it kind of takes up like a spawn point, I would say. It might be worth jumping on over, if you're playing on like local servers, I don't know, it might be worth trying out BSG servers. I don't know if they like cap it on local, because maybe there's performance issues or something. But it could be something worth maybe investigating. We'll run a streets raid anyway. But I did notice that as well when like the all boss event was on. So how do the goons work with 100% spawn rate? Are they always on every map they can spawn at? No, I think that they are only on their like specific map, which is the row camp in Lighthouse. I think that that is the only like their 100%, because like Lighthouse has the main boss of Lighthouse is the goons. So I think that they're only 100%. I did check customs earlier, but they weren't there. So I would say I didn't fully check customs, but I didn't hear their rifles popping off. So I would say Lighthouse. Is there a reason for no helmet? It's just that for some reason the Knight helmet is not showing on the game. I don't know why. We have got the Knight helmet on, but apparently it doesn't show for some unbeknownst reason. Hate the guard that sits on the nade launcher at Lexpo. Yep. Got to be proper careful for him. I hate that Streets isn't available on local. I would so love to run a local raid on Streets. It's killed you twice when I wasn't close to them. Snipe me with that thing. Yeah, the grenade launchers are lethal from range. There's just places where you do not go at all. Hopefully we don't spawn somewhere like trash. I don't really want to spawn by shopping mall. Anywhere but there is fine, because I want to hit up the abandoned factory and then check 13. That's the idea. Okay, cool. We actually spawned somewhere decent right next to check 13. Hopefully they patch this, you know. Especially for PvP players. Because I would be fuming if I opened up the marked room and someone had basically looted it and killed themselves as a scav. Well, we didn't get in. Either way, I can't be asked. That was actually kind of trash, you know. I don't think we're missing a key card anywhere. There can be one, like, snuck into here somewhere. The black key card is always the worst to try and actually find. You're going to be learning Ground Zero during this event. I hate Ground Zero. It's the worst map in the game. On PVE at least. There's nothing like getting one tap by his yep. Sledgehammer. This place is like the worst for AI. Like down this road, they always seem to be there, the PMCs. Either that or they're in this like little shop thing up here. For some reason this is like one of their points that they go to. No snipers on the roof, apparently. Four teams show up at Pinewood, do they? The hell? If you go too far to that truck, you just get grenade launched. Yep. Do not grenade launcher me from this far away. I will be triggered. What in the... Man was trying to serve some hot dogs. What the What the hell?
Перцом! Короче, капец тебе, служивый!
That's more like it. Oh, we didn't get the final one. And there we go. I think a key tool's worth more than an injector's case. It's probably actually something like this that's worth the most. Make sure we haven't missed anything. I don't think so. There we go. Lion. Well, that was pretty trash. You could do the transit here, but I'm not too fussed. Transit to factory. And there we go. Been farming labs to buy a Mark Dream key. I think you got a couple more days, maybe like 5 days, before they wipe. Have you seen the bloody rusty key recently? Would still have to use key to get out. Glitch in. Oh. Cool. Right. I am probably going to hop off now because I want to go and get some food. I am absolutely starving. So I'm going to hop off. We managed to take out, what, like 4 bosses, I think? 5 bosses? I can't remember. But it is now time to go get some food, fuel myself for the rest of the evening. But I appreciate you guys' time. And hopefully we should have a video coming out tomorrow, which I've already recorded, so that should all be sorted. And then I may start the hardcore account tomorrow, but we will see. I'll see how things go. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the evening. And I will catch you guys very shortly. Thanks, everyone.